Talking about Vi, it looks like there. I thought maybe they were going to give it to him, but instead it is the Azir. I was saying they still ban the Lucian, and they say, well, this time we're just going to give Azir to Faker.
That locks champions down well with it, but obviously the Azir is going to be pretty good with this too. And they'll grab the cannon here early blind. A very difficult pick to punish because it is Zeus, of course, who's piloting it, and it does do well into all of the melee Nami in the past. And, you know, the Leona is banned. Ooh, the trap pick. Don't do it to me, Guma.
I mean, playing Xayah into Extendo Beam and Spears and Corki Rockets.
Look at that win rate.
Just sounds like a recipe for disaster.
But even still, I'm feeling a little bit worried about this pick, as we do see the Alistar to follow up here, one of the only supports left that's good at weathering the storm here against the knowledgeable. Both junglers starting top side in the jungle. This mid matchup is definitely one we've seen a lot, as especially with Tristana being nerfed, Azir rose back up in priority a lot. Definitely one that can go both ways, but Corki does still feel very strong. But more than Corki, it's Chovy for the moment, and it's a CS parity.
Yeah, and Faker getting in there, doing some nice poke himself.
Who's going to have a lot more power in this game. Faker shielding this.
At the end of the day, Chovy, you know, he needs all the CS he can get, and he's actually looking for a champion kill as well, as Faker nearly dies to a Phosphorus Bomb missile combo. Meanwhile, we got a little fight down here on the bottom side. Vi owner is nearby as the flash goes in. They're trying to punish Lehens, but the flash away from the feathers means that Lehens will get away.
So this is actually a huge boon. They're going to come over here and find out. Lehens going to play bodyguard.
I think Lehens has to be very careful here, and as I say that, I think he might just die. He is extremely low, but they don't want to push into the Nidalee, but in goes Owner, and his first blood for Faker, as now trying to turn this one around is Gen G, but they only have two people. They're trying to take down Keria. Tons of damage between these two, and in fact, Keria will be run down as he doesn't have flash anymore as well.
Yes, he had used his flash on that last play along with Faker.
Oh, the max range Q, and now they all out here on Azeus. This is going to force the Slicing Maelstrom. As we still have Exhaust, he really wants to run him down here, and another Q3 will have to be flashed. As in he goes again. Jeez, man. Keen really wants to get this punished, but here's Owner. Level 5 goes Keen on the Cassante. No Exhaust anymore. There's 3 people down, but Canyon has made his way down here as well, trying to stop the dive, and this is very dangerous against a Cassante. And look at Keen just getting away from the Q, and Keria is just left for dead. He's just gone. Gets your gold in the right places. Meanwhile, trying to get a little bit extra as Faker in a rough spot, but he will be able to just dash away as he, and so T1 have that lane going well for them, but everything else not so great, as Gen G are really punishing them, trying to get in here, but now it's actually Canyon who's going to get Feathers dragged back, and now Pace is in a lot of trouble. Barrier not going to help him out as T1 called the bluff on the bottom side. And
combo just moments before.
Trying to make a play up here on the top side. That spear looks like it missed, but it might not matter. Zeus is extremely low, does flash the wall. Remember, Keen doesn't have his flash, but he's Cassante just goes through the wall. Great on it. Well, maybe
in the
not,
end of the
maybe not great, yeah. Did get a vote in the POG. Lehens does have Unbreakable Will, but he doesn't want to use it. He's going to really try to save it until the very end, and he's just going to die instead.
Well, I mean,
okay,
it's a long cooldown.
Yeah, not as long as Flash.
Yeah, for T1's comp, I would say.
You got some healing for the Nidalee?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, while we're trying to get an engage going on, Owner here is in a bit of trouble, and this Alistar is getting some huge dividends. Lehens actually saving that Unbreakable Will. Doesn't actually do anything. Meanwhile, Keen is in the base. He is in T1's base, and he does not care. And he's going to fight under the turret. Look at this. What is happening here?
Doesn't have his exhaust back, so this one goes a lot better than what happened with Hayes.
Faker? Okay, well that was, yeah, that wasn't it. And he might die, as now he doesn't have a dash. Here's Owner trying to save him, and you know what? Maybe we'll be able to, as now it's just Owner going to give his life for him. Nearly takes out Canyon, one hit. Might have done it, but yeah, that was a cover your eyes moment, as now T1 trying to close the gap here on a Canyon. As they did go pretty deep for that kill.
Here. Cannon can't teleport anywhere topside here. Keen is holding the door here. Misses the engage there. Keria and Genji looking to turn.
Yeah, they want to fight. And here we go, level 16 Cassante. That's a huge amount of damage from the Xayah and Kennen. As Exhaust going to be used, Keria trying to punish, not going to catch him. And so Keen kind of finding out the amount of damage that T1 does have when they engage, but now Lahens gets in there, and Owner in a bit of a rough spot. As in goes Faker, he is going to get the drop on a pace as they throw everything into the Zeri. That is a huge catch, but now Faker will go down, and Lahens is kiting this one out, and he will be able to headbutt to potentially survive as well. Look at the health bars here on Zeus and Carrier. They are so low, and they're getting poked out, and there's not much they can do except run from here.
Yeah, Zeus, no flash here, really tough to make anything happen. Gumayusi's really the main character here. If T1 were ever to get something done here, might even try to look for a backstop. He's gonna blast cone in.
Okay, he's going in. Didn't think that Cassante was nearby, and well, he found out that he was, and now he's dead. Flash is gone.
Nasty, but these are small things that will matter, but it's not the game-ending take. It's just how this fight breaks out, because Owner has to defensively ult here, and Faker still catches pace. He makes the heroic play, utilizes that arm guard that we talked about so much, but then he's just completely isolated, because with Unbroken Will, Lahens can just stand in front of everybody else and tank it up, and then the front to back gets really tricky with Guma being so low. And I guess just what the Scryers thought
the plant,
we just thought Keen, if he was there, he would have been hit by the Scryers. He wasn't. He had a control ward in there, and Scryers just misses him. He's now up. No bottom turret to push on the opposite side of the map. T1 almost checkmated in this game, it feels like.
Uh-oh, the Saya gets engaged on. There's the Feather Storm. That's early as now Lahens. Faker looking for it, just going on a crazy re-swing. I don't even know what that was. Meanwhile, Owner goes down, and Lahens is going to find another one. Finds the cannon here. Nice Zhonya's, actually. A lot of damage into Pace, who will go down. And that might actually stop the push for now.
That kind of saves the inhibitor, may have saved the game, because if they end up losing more people there.
They're sticking around, though.
Yeah, Guma, no ult.
Oh my god! What was that?
Bye-bye!
What was that damage?
I mean, that's some big quirky damage right there.
Was there a spear in that as well? There had to have been.
I think there was, yeah. And he's got RFC, i.e. everything hurts.
Well, the game might just be over now.
It is now, I think.
They fake back, and Faker's down. Zhonya's can only save you so many times, and that spear is going to land, and that might just be GG, as with the Baron. Rival Baron power play push coming on in. They're looking to end this game, and Gen G, they almost lost the game today, but they did not. And in the end of the day, it is a relatively clean 2-0 win over T1, as they're playing with their food, who is Owner right now. And it will be another Nexus to fall to.
The fake bag.
Alright, let's see.
Ward here. It's just on the corner, though. That was such a great trap.
It doesn't even look like there's a spear in there.
Yeah, I don't think so, because Cannon just throws one right after.
Yeah.
I think it's just quirky damage, man, with the resistance shred and some big crits coming through.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
I mean, look at it here. It's like
very fed quirky at this point in the game.
He's got IEs on 4 items.
Yeah. I guess so. And Zaya's not tanky at all, obviously, so just pop the Zaya like a balloon.
That ward is so, like, he got trolled by the plant, and then the ward that he has there on the corner doesn't actually, because of the way that League of Legends vision works, give them enough vision there, so he thinks it's actually safe. It's not.
Guma got trolled by vision twice this game.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate for him.